Anu as in Anubis, the doggone, the dog mind. I want to talk to you about the differences between Venus and Mars versus the differences between cats and dogs.
Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you, you have the pen. Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you.
A dogma is a principle or a set of principles laid down by an authority as incontrovertibly blue. Incontrovertibly blue. Okay, what is an example of a dogma? It's defined as principles or rules that cannot be questioned or articles of faith in different religions.
Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you, you have the pen. Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you, you have the pen.
So you know that guy that I was talking to?
Yes, the guy.
Yes, the guy. I pull up, so you know that taco spot around the corner? I pull up there and I see him there with another girl.
What?
Yeah.
With another girl.
And he canceled plans with me.
And canceled plans.
Yep.
You're telling me you waiting here for a phone call from him and he's with another girl that is not you because you're here waiting for that phone call to be on a date with him, but he's already out because he canceled to be with this other girl, which is not you.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Wow.
All men are dogs. All men are dogs. All men are dogs.
I want you guys to see this. See, this is Anubis, right? When you type in Anubis, you'll see, different, depictions of Anubis. But this is basically what you would see in like the Egyptian, pictures and all that type of stuff. Now I want you to look at this, okay? Doesn't this look, this is Set. See this? This is Set, okay? And of course there's many different depictions of him, but with a dog head. You see that? Okay? But if you look at this, okay? I'm going to go back and forth real quick, but you can see he's holding the same staff, the same ankh, same staff, same ankh. You know what I mean? Look at the neck, look at the gear, okay? I mean, it looks identical. It's crazy, right? So here's what's interesting that I pretty much looked at, and I actually was like, yo, I want to hear what you guys think, okay? But if they both look so similar, okay, and one's name is Set, and we know Set, okay, is representing of the night, the dark energy, the sunset, right? And then you have Horus, that's representing the sunrise. And whenever you see the sun, for example, at like 12 noon, we would say, oh, that's high noon, the most high, right? And if we look at all these like stories of Jesus and all that, we would like see that it all ties into the sun. Now check this out, okay? Set, Anubis. Now I also looked this up. You'll find out that since they look so similar, people were starting to call the deity Set Anubis, right? But if you look at the word Setanubis, Satan, okay? Satan. I mean, it makes absolute sense. And then we start to see how we have Set, and then we have Anubis, and we look at the word God spelled backwards as dog. Are we really calling God Satan.
Is a drug, but it's heaven sent. If sex and lust staying up relevant, don't separate mixing omnipotence. Fetishize me like your girls in the pornography. A feeling so visceral, images are subconscious. Let's make it a ritual, make me a fantasy.
One of my favorite shows is called The Dog Whisperer. And you know how you say like dog is man's best friend? Well, it's really interesting that this show works in that place of psychology and trying to find that peaceful mind, that dog mind where you're not anxious and you're not dealing with any of the fears, and the demons that can come up within you. The dog mind is one that is meditative, right? And imagine if that dog mind, when open and meditative, can receive signals from the stars, can tap into the stars. The sons of Anu are part of this connection to the dog star. Is the Egyptian dog of mummification and the afterlife, as well as the patron god of lost souls and the helpless. He is one of the oldest gods of Egypt, who most likely developed from the earlier and much older jackal god Wep-Wat-Wet, with whom he is often confused. Okay, Anubis. He was presumably possessing the conventional attributes of the Egyptian gods: superhuman strength, stamina, vitality, and resistance to harm. So Anubis is connected to the dog star. Okay, what is the dog star? Okay, so Sirius is located at 13 degrees in the tropical astrology chart in the sign of Cancer. In Eastern sidereal astrology, Sirius sits right at the cusp of two nakshatras. This would be Ardra, the storm god. Lord is Rahu, symbol is a teardrop, a diamond, a human head, the storm god. Okay, and this is at 13 degrees and 46 of Cancer. Now, Purnavasu are the two restorer of goods, also known as Yamakau, the two chariots. The Lord is Guru Jupiter. Bow and quiver. Deity is Aditi, mother of the gods. Okay, and that's at 13, between 13 and 27 degrees Cancer. So, Sirius sits right on the cusp of these two. Okay, so this is Rahu, the north node of the moon, with Jupiter. Okay, so the north node and Jupiter meeting, right? And it's interesting that it is the teardrop, because it is said that the teardrop is a symbol for cattle of Ra. In some accounts, humans were created from Ra's tears and sweat. Hence, the Egyptians call themselves the cattle of Ra. In the myth of the celestial cow, it is recounted how mankind plotted against Ra and how he sent his eye as the goddess Sekhmet to punish him. Okay? So Ra is a part of the daytime, and Anubis is a part of the nighttime. And when we look at the continent of Africa, we actually find, or we'll say Ethiopia, we can even call it Wakanda if you'd like. We'll see that the top northern part, where ancient Egypt would have been, is considered the connecting, the bridge between Rome and all of Ethiopia. All right, so Egypt was like that market commerce place between Rome and the rest of the land. This is what makes ancient Egypt also connected to Thoth, because Thoth is actually considered connected to Mercury, which is connected to the messenger. Okay, But the biggest thing to understand is that the top of this northern part was ancient Egypt, and below that is where you would find the Congo, and these are the Kushites, and these are, if you go more west, you're going to find the Dogon tribe. So you're finding that there are two different systems of astrology and connection to the stars. One is north the land and the other is south of the land. All right. But they're also connected because a lot of the magic is shared amongst the entire land. So in the media programming, men are connected to Anubis, and they're also connected to THOTH.
Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you, you have the pen. Come in and leave, come in and leave again. It's up to you, you have the pen. Unsure of what the next move is. Call the waitress. Bring the check. Fuck the movies. Yeah. Call me unpredictable, but your kind of love is fictional. When I first met you, I should have simply told myself, oh, you're not in love with me. You're just looking at my booty. You want who you think I should be. Your fantasy. Differences. Love is a drug, but it's heaven sent. If sex and lust staying up relevant, don't separate, mixing omnipotence.